with the founder of DplusM Creative, Mr. Mark, and our designer, Jin Fei. Hi, how are you?
Very good, thank you. Very good.
Welcome. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I understand you guys are in the same area, like architecture and interior design.
Correct.
So, now since it's your own space, what was the first thing that came to your mind? Okay, now this is my office.
Right. How big my own room? No. I mean, realistically, because of that teamwork thing, we had to make sure that the studio, which is an open floor plan, created enough individual space for all the different personalities, but that people could still converse and there was still those discussion spaces. So it was trying to get all the different areas to fit in under one roof.
So how about you, when you do your work, what's the first thing that came to you?
Actually, when you have this like awesome space, everything flows better. Whenever we bring any clients in the office, we don't even really need to sell it. The office sells itself. So it's like awesome to have a good space.
Yeah, I believe so. Okay, now let's talk about the design. I see you use a lot of wood panel, cement tiles, and glass. Could you tell us a bit more about this?
Sure. I mean, basically, I think when we were designing our own office, we wanted to reflect our own style of architecture and interiors, which we carry forward on every project. So, I mean, we're very contemporary in our style, and we like to express different materials. But we normally use the materials to define spaces. So a lot of the timber is framing things or defining different areas. But we always use a lot of glass because we like that transparency and interaction between spaces as well. So yeah, there's a lot of glass and timber, and then we just opened up the whole space. So we don't have ceilings, so we painted all the ceilings white. And then obviously, yeah, the concrete tiling. Just we're keeping up to date with today's materials, but just also it reflects our style.
How about you? How do you look at the use of materials?
Okay, actually, most of you can see in our interior, there are walls that are cushion padded. It's not only look nice, it's actually functional. We are not only the aesthetic we're looking at, but actually the functional and aesthetic, the balance between it. So we try to get as much performance, but the much practicality in design as much as possible. That's our focus.
Actually, the padded walls, that's a good one, I forgot about that. We actually have a music room with drum kits and guitars and things for staff to unwind. So actually the padded
to keep the staff in the office as long as you can, right?
Well, that's what we've got a fully fledged kitchen and pantry for that. But the music room, so we actually had to block sound because obviously we share our floor with another tenancy as well.
Well, I can see the modern design these days. We have like natural colors, wood, cement. What is the importance of the use of colors in designing a work?
Okay, I mean, again, defining areas, obviously, I mean, our studio is more minimalist in colouring, but then you get to our chill out areas or our music rooms or our pantries, and then we get a bit more expressive in the colour there. It's more about setting the mood in each space and then allowing for
life.
Correct. How you use that space.
So which part of your office do you like most? Is it your room?
My room's very comfortable because I'm in there 20 hours a day. So realistically, it's more of an expression of my own living room and space where I can draw till quite late. But I think one of my favourite areas is we have these cafe-style booths where we can grab any team member or any designer and you can brainstorm or have discussions or chats, and I think that's quite important in our style of work.
How about your favourite area?
My favorite area is actually the glass area, the meeting area. We have a glass wall that we can write on the wall anytime. We brainstorm, we stick things on the wall.
Isn't it stressed?
So it's kind of cool when you can once the idea strikes you, you can just read it down, stick it on the wall, get the meeting on in 15 minutes, then get it done, then take it away. I like that part. It's cool. It's fast. It's functional.
How do you look at the previous two offices? As you said, you've got the first and then the second. Now you got it right. Now you look back. The previous two.
Yeah, it was about a balance between the really hard-working areas and then the chill out, relax. We had a we had a baseball cage in our last office, which was very popular, but then it ended up we ran out of like serious working space. So people had to, so we got that balance right. We knew how many square feet we needed to allow us to continue for the next 5-10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a balance between those areas.
Okay, if you would have to rate your current office from 1 to 10, how many points would you give?
Oh, we're well up at 15.
Ooh, how about you?
My boss said 50.
Great, thank you so much.
Not a problem.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.